Good morning and welcome to Dubrovnik, Croatia. This is our first day in Croatia, so we're actually super excited, and it's going to be in Dubrovnik. And actually where we are right now is a little bit outside of our Airbnb at a place called Banje Beach, which is one of the more popular beaches right here, about a 7-minute walk from the old town of Dubrovnik, which is where we're headed now. First, we're going to go grab breakfast, and we're going to ultimately determine, is Dubrovnik worth the hype? If you do come here, what are the very best things to do, and report back on that and so much more. So super excited to have you along this vlog today.
Let's go.
Alright guys, we're here at Gradska Kanava Arsenal. It's supposed to be a really good brunch slash breakfast place, so we got some kind of more traditional breakfast over here. Obviously, of course, got our coffee, some different breads, fresh juice, and then Ali has some healthy pancakes as well, but looks super good. Let's dig in. We're here at the east port, or the main port, and we just got tickets to Lokram Island. So this is an island that if you're look at photos of Dubrovnik or you're just in the area, you'll see this big green island off not too far in the distance, and that is Lokram Island. And basically it's a 10-minute ferry ride from this port here, which you can see behind us, from Dubrovnik there. And how much was it per person?
It was 200 kuna per person, and that's about $32, which includes the ferry there and the entrance to the island.
Perfect. So we thought it was pretty worth it. In terms of what is there to do, well, we're going to find out. But based on our research, it appears that there's like this monastery, botanical gardens, some really beautiful nature points. So looks interesting. And also for you history buffs, Lokram Island was the place where King Richard the Lionheart of England was actually shipwrecked on his return home during the Third Crusade. So pretty cool history, just like everything else here. Let's go. Alright guys, we made it here to the highest point on the island, which is the Royal Fort, and you can actually see behind us the old city of Dubrovnik. And this place is really, really beautiful, extremely tranquil. So if you want to get an escape, really great way to do it. There's a lot of places you can actually go swimming, cliff jumping. There's this place called the Dead Sea. You can just sit back and kind of like a Mexican cenote. There are a few old structures like this tower that was built in the 1800s. There's this old monastery where also some Game of Thrones shooting was done. So, you know, quite a bit to do here. Easily spend, you know, at least half a day, if not a full day. There are some bars and restaurants, it appears, here as well. So definitely spend some time. But we got a lot on our plate, so we're actually gonna head back now, back to Old Town Dubrovnik and get a very special view. So come join us. outside of the city walls. To the north, we have the entrance for the cable car tickets. And if we go up to that spot down there, or up there, I should say, that's where we can kind of have the vantage point of the city. So let's go. Officially made it to the top here.
Yay.
And as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful, beautiful view, not just of the city below, but also kind of the whole surrounding sea area. And you can also see kind of the area north of Dubrovnik, more of kind of the greenery, some of the mountains. Now I will say, to get up here was a bit expensive. How much was it?
It was 170 kuna, which comes to about $27 per person round trip. So a little bit pricey.
Yeah, definitely a little bit expensive. And we noticed kind of once we came up here, two things. So number one, you can actually hike to this point and back down. I know back down's like 45 minutes, so up would probably be a little bit more. So if you're more into that kind of hiking, more than we are, that might be an option for you. Also, it looks like you might be able to get a taxi or an Uber up here, because we saw cars kind of coming behind the cable car, where in front is kind of like the cable car, so somewhere kind of behind.
Yes.
So maybe one of those options, because it is really cool. However, regardless, and if you're willing to kind of pay that, there is a restaurant up here. You can spend a little bit more time. There's a gift shop, and even looks like there's some go-karts and hiking trails.
Yes.
Yeah, so we had no idea, but I guess we kind of realized that, so maybe something else to look into. So it's nice up here, a little bit pricey, and we're ready to get back down to the city. So let's go. Trying to recreate the theme song for the popular TV show Game of Thrones, and the reason for that is we are here in King's Landing. Kind of, well, we're here at this part of Dubrovnik. It's about a 2-minute walk outside of the city, looking in. And the reason, if you, those of you who don't know, basically it was this spot that was featured in the TV show Game of Thrones, which is why you see a bunch of shops in Dubrovnik, like a ton, selling like Game of Thrones merchandise. Super short walk outside the city. It's free, you don't have to pay anything to enter. Really, really beautiful, pretty tranquil area. And now you've seen King's Landing and what Dubrovnik looks like from the side. Now let's see what it looks like from the skies. Our day at Buza Bar. So this is an area if you want to grab some cold drinks. There's obviously the bar up a little bit, and you can also go cliff jumping. We just saw someone go insanely high right over there. So if you want to go swimming, go cliff jumping, grab some drinks, it's right here toward the, what is it?
South side of town.
And it looks absolutely beautiful right now with the sun setting. So we're gonna go see how high we can jump without dying. Stay tuned. Our amazing day here, and I have to say, oh my goodness, Dubrovnik was so much more than we expected,
yes.
At least in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. Like 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. We loved everything. Food, people, views.
Yeah, people were super nice. Food was amazing and not too expensive. Like the city is small because it's an old city, but even being an old city, it's so dense and so rich. It's like every corner we want to take photos and videos of everything.
There's so much to do.
Yeah, there's so much to do even within the city. All these castles and monasteries, cathedrals, and then right outside, obviously, you can look at the city. There's ATV rides and hiking and canoeing, but man, there is really so much to do here. You could spend a lot more than a day for sure, which I wouldn't say about other places like Kotor, Montenegro. Very nice. You could spend a day there. Definitely, if you can, of course, allocate more than a day here, because within and outside the city, so much to do. But unfortunately, we had to cram everything into one day, or try to, pick what we thought were the best, because our weather forecast is telling us for the next rest of the week, it's gonna be really rainy. So that's kind of why we try to push it into one day. But we hope you guys loved it. We loved having you along with us.
Yes.
As always, we really appreciate your support. And if you like the video, be sure to let us know by giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more content, especially through our other adventures throughout Croatia, including Split, Plitvice Lake, Pula, and other amazing destinations. And we want to make sure you don't miss out. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and check out the full Croatia playlist as soon as it becomes available. And man, long day, amazing day. Yeah, definitely recommend. Be sure to share this with a friend who's planning to come to Croatia. And like we said, thanks so much for your support and for watching. God bless. Look forward to seeing you in the next adventure. Ciao.
Ciao.